Well, orthodontics, when I first graduated from dentistry, I was working in the hospital, and I stumbled on orthodontics really. We don't know a lot about it as a general dentist, and in the hospital we had patients that were treated with cleft lip and palate, and these are patients with quite severe syndromes, and they need a lot of work to improve their smile and improve their bite, and that's really what drew me into orthodontics, because what we can do is we can take a patient who has teeth that are severely displaced, that have jaws that are out of alignment, and change them and make them into a beautiful person over a number of years. And I saw that process happening, and I thought, I need to be part of this. I need to specialise.
Yep.
And that's what drew me in, and I went back and did the training for 3 years and came out at the end, and that's what we do every day. Is that we want perfection, and I think you've got to be a certain type of person. You've got to be very particular about every little thing that you do.
Yeah.
And a lot of patients don't realise, but we really pride ourselves on getting an absolutely perfect result on every single case that we undertake.
Yeah.
And over the years, you see patients and they come in when they're 7 or 8, and then by the time they sort of finish their braces after we've been assessing them for a long time, and they finish when they're 15 or 16, and they're these beautiful people. And we've been a part of that journey along the way. And Michael, you've certainly seen your fair share over the years.
Yeah. So when I first started dentistry, I thought, what am I doing in this place? And then I realised when I was doing dentistry, I could still help people. So many people are nervous about the dentist. But it's when I did orthodontics that I really, my life took off, because now I was making a difference in people's lives. Little Johnny would come in with teeth that are sticking around. He'd walk around the corner and his teeth would come in first, poor guy, and he'd be teased at school, and we could change it. We could fix that for him and give him so much confidence. And there was a girl when I first started orthodontics in Canberra who came in, and she was sitting there and she had her hand up against the side of her face, and she was looking at me with her eyes, but she wouldn't smile. She hated her smile. And by the time we finished, she loved her smile, and her hand was down and she was smiling openly. And there's so many stories like that where you change people's lives. I've been teaching at Sydney University now in the orthodontic department, training the next generation for 7 years, and Ray, you're doing that as well now. And I tell every single student, always aim for quality. Don't worry about financial rewards. I think they come anyway. People see that we're genuine. People see that we really care, that we're perfectionists. I'm a bit neurotic myself, in terms of orthodontics. Hopefully not in my home life, but definitely a little bit neurotic when it comes to perfection about my patients. And I think that's the gold standard, to really aim for the very best, because you change people's lives. At the end of the day, the aesthetics are so important in our society. We do live in a society that's driven by aesthetics, and when we send that child out, or that adult out, or an adult who's always wanted a beautiful smile, I never thought they could get it, and we change their lives.
That's right, and that's self-confidence that, as they're going through those formative years at school, they're going into year 10, year 11, year 12, and the braces are off, they have the school balls, and then they're looking for their university career and then their job. Having that beautiful smile, I think it does help. There's no doubt about it. Getting acceptance with peers and getting the right sort of job, it's part of it, I believe.
And if we can do that in a fun-filled atmosphere, we have fun days every Tuesday. I might have a wig on or a face paint. And one old lady, a 70-year-old lady that I was treating, said, "You look ridiculous." I had face paint on, and I said, "I'm doing it. Put a smile on your face." And she went, "Oh, I hadn't thought of that." So that's nice that you can actually create those beautiful results, give them that beautiful smile, and have them smiling along the way in the whole process. And our whole team is supportive of that. It's a great team.